Hi Sheldon, this is Becky Leana with Gray Owl Marketing. We spoke today and I did promise you this video. I will keep it brief, but I do want to show you 3 tips you can use today to help bring in more customers to your business. Because oftentimes I know that the internet, the world of the internet, business owners aren't necessarily paying attention to it because they're too busy running their business in order to keep up with how the internet can really work for them and benefit their company. So as you can see here, I do have your website pulled up. I do like this nice picture you have here and showing all the different services that you offer. So you are kind of a jack of all trades at your company, which is fabulous. I'm sure people love, and some of your certifications here are great. But the first thing that I will tell you that's important if you really want to optimize with Google is you need at least 1,500 words on your home page here. And it looks like you guys maybe have a couple hundred here. Content really is king with Google. This is a key factor in Google's formula when they decide which sites to rank higher than others. And Google really likes to see high quantities of information, but they also want to see high quality information because you want to show up on page 1 when your customers are searching for you on Google, right? So what I did here is I did put your company in a tool that I use here so you can see your website here just to give you an online snapshot of what your online presence looks like. So you can see here there's a lot of data missing, not a lot going on. You are ranking for 1 keyword, so let's go ahead and check that out. And you can see here that you are ranking for this. This gets 50 searches a month, and it looks like you're in position 73. So you're on page 7 or 8 for that keyword. So you want to think about strong buyer intent keywords, optimize them on your website, pick 2 or 3, and put them throughout your website. And so just to give you an example, I did pull up a good buyer intent keyword. I know you have lots of services, so I just picked one and used that. This one is Fence Company Atlanta. This gets 350 searches a month. So that's over 4,000 customers a year that you're missing out on because you're not ranking on this page for that, okay? So when you think about how people search, there's kind of 3 sections that happen when somebody puts in a word in Google and searches. That first section here are these ads, and a lot of people will click on the first thing they see, and that would be these ads. Ads are really great to fill in the gaps of your online strategy, and they can be really effective. You just got to be careful because they can be a money pit if you do it wrong. Now, there are a lot of people who will just scroll right past ads and go to this second section here, which is the map pack. And this is where Google put the top 3 businesses that it feels very confident in putting in front of searchers. And then that people will even scroll past that and go to this section, which we call the organic search. And this is where those buyer intent keywords also come into play. And they'll search in this section here. So it'd be advantageous if you rank not only in this organic search, but up here as well. But about 40% of all traffic lands at this map pack right here. So you're probably asking yourself, well, then how do I get there, right? You want to be in these top 3 section. And there's lots of different ways you can do that. And I'll show you one here. One of them is thinking about your Google business profile. So I have pulled that up here, and that's this right here. The first thing you want to think about with your profile is thinking about these reviews, right? So you already have 11 reviews, which is great, with 5-star ratings. You want to continue to build these reviews, particularly 5 stars, so that you can continue to build your positive reputation online. The second thing I'll talk about is what we call the NAP, which is your name, your address, and your phone number. Google likes to see it in your profile, and it wants to see that it matches all over the internet. It likes to see that name, address, and phone number in multiple directories online. So on your website, if you have a Facebook page, in Yelp, or Yellow Pages, or City Star, or Whitebook, lots of different directories you can put your name, address, and phone number in. The critical thing to remember with that is it needs to be exact. Google is a machine, so it does like to see that when people search for different platforms, that the same information comes up. And the third thing I'll say is about pictures, and you can use this strategy both in your Google profile as well as on your website. And when you have pictures, you want to go ahead and save them on your computer as buyer intent keywords. So for example, Fence Company Atlanta, so that when Google crawls your website, crawls your profile, it picks those up. The second thing you want to do with your pictures, especially for a business like yours, is to add geotags. So these geotags will mark you when you're doing some great work and you're taking a picture of it. You want to tag it in the location that you did that work so that Google knows where you're working. Because Google likes to see that because it wants to see not only the type of work you're doing, but where you're doing it, so that when people are searching for similar things, your business is going to show up. And the third thing I'll talk about here, again, I'm just giving you an example. When I pull in this highly trafficked buyer intent keyword of fence companies Atlanta, this company here is #1. And if you want to get in this pack, the third thing you want to think about is your business's online reputation, or another term for it is the site authority. So how much authority does your site have? And Precision Fence Works Atlanta is your #1 competitor in this space. So I pulled up their website, and you can see here they do have some content, a little bit more content than you, but not nearly as much as Google likes to see. So you can optimize your strategy and beat them from that perspective. And then I did pull up their dashboard as well. So you can see here that they have an online reputation. This is a numerical value of their online reputation of a 28. We do like to see the score at least above a 20, if not in the 30s or 40s. And we do like to see a 1-for-1 ratio with this UR and DR number. And this site authority is basically driven by referring domains and backlinks. So this company example has 267 backlinks. That's pushing about 267 referring domains. That's pushing about 1,000 backlinks to their sites. And not all backlinks are considered the same, and not referring domains are not all created equally. So you can see here that 222 of these referring domains, Google feels like they're very relevant, and this is what's giving them this score here. So again, reputation is important because you can see they're getting quite a bit of traffic to their site compared to yours that doesn't have too much going on. So just to summarize the 3 tips that I gave you, content is king. You want both high quality and high quantity. You also want to think about your Google business profile and optimizing that across multiple platforms and being consistent with that. And lastly, you want to think about building up your backlinks so that you start building an online reputation. And you can implement these strategies today and start ranking #1 across Google and picking up all that traffic. You can do this yourself using the information that I provided to you. You're more than welcome to do that. I'm totally fine with that. However, if you want to be more effective and save yourself some time so you can focus on your core business, you can give me a call. We can set up a time to chat. Once again, my name is Becky with Gray Owl Marketing, and my contact information is in the email. I do hope you found this information valuable, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Have a great day.